So if somebody's going to invest in our bank, what would you tell them? What's the pros and cons of investing in a
Hey, this is a small business. This is a start, okay? And just like any stock offering, if you're putting your money into something, you want to understand why. You're looking for a return. Well, look at the S&P 500 this year. Look at a lot of the stock indexes. People have done very well. Now folks are starting to wonder, maybe it's time to take a little money off the table. Well, how about taking some of the money that you've made and you've done very well and put it in something local that you can come check out every once in a while. Come visit us, come see how your investment's doing. Of course, these are startups, and of course you need a couple of years to get them profitable. But if you look at a typical return in a small cap stock, the cost of capital is what, 12 to 14% a year is what you expect from a small business return. Well, multiply it over 4 or 5 years, get the bank profitable, and then at some point you've got to have some sort of a liquidity event. If people want to get some money back, if people want to double down and buy some more, you've got to be clear with your investors in terms of what the trajectory looks like. How are they going to win? How is everybody going to win? And we'll be open about that. There haven't been many new banks that have opened in the entire country in the past 10 years. I think that there's only 6 that have opened in the state of Georgia in the past 10 years, where in the early 2000s, sometimes they were 50, 60, 70 a year just because of the way technology worked and the way the market worked. So we are one of the first banks to open, especially in a prosperous area like this, in this whole cycle. And I'll put it this way, is the community bank business model still works. It's a prosperous business model. It's an effective business model. It helps a lot of people, but you've got to know what that business model is. We've got a group of members who are helping to put this together who accomplished across any number of backgrounds and careers. And so the cool part of this is to go out and engage them and gather some information as to, okay, what does our ideal client look like? When we identify who our ideal client looks like, what is the offering we're going to give them that makes it compelling for them to at least want to pick up the phone or come visit and open an account? And once you do that, then you've got to figure out, okay, how many of them are there in our area? And so we can't take on all comers, but we're going to be a community bank that has a focus. I want to have consumer accounts, just like I've got business accounts, but I sure do want to put a focus on banking the employees of the businesses that I serve. I'd much rather have a compelling offering where all of our business employees want to bank here because it's worth their while and we make the extra effort. Of course, we're right in the city of Alpharetta. So we're going to want to have an extra special effort for first responders and folks that serve our city. You bet we will. We'll go out of our way to make sure that the city understands we're championing this community, and here's how we're going to champion it with a community bank.
And I keep telling everybody, we're a bank where we're going to know your name. The people are going to work here. They want to be here. They're all top line people because there's so much available talent right now. A lot of people that were in community banking got sucked up into these other big banks, and they're looking to get back into community banking because, like us, they like the fact that they know who they're banking. They want to bank those people. And so this will be a bank where we'll know your name. You'll walk in and we'll say, "Hey, Bob, how you doing?" And that makes you feel good.
It does, and we're attracting a lot of good talent too. We're attracting career bankers who want to get back to the business of community banking. So chances are they're going to know your name when you come in the door because they've met you before, and that's awesome.
Awesome.
To get involved, go check out our website, firstcitybank-io.com. It's got a lot of information there about who the organizers of the bank are, what the value proposition is, how you can get on the mailing list, how you can sign up for an offering circular. Come check us out. We're raising $20 to $25 million to capitalize the bank. So this is a great opportunity to get involved in a starting business that's going to serve your community here in North Fulton County.
Yeah, so if you need to apply and get on our mailing list, go to our website, get on our mailing list. We're going to have some receptions, and we're going to teach you all about what our vision is, what we want to do, what we think the value proposition is for being an investor in the bank. So don't forget to go to the website and sign up, and then we'll contact you when we're ready. As soon as we get our approval from the Department of Banking and Finance, we'll start the process of starting to raise capital, and we'd love to have you on board.